It's Sarik Daniel from USA Math Ministry and Organization. It seems I think it's recording, so when it starts to record, they have some ads, and then actually I'm not okay at all because sometimes you're just getting overwhelmed with the things that you want to say, and like I might use brush, I might use camera. So, system engine is for decision making. I was playing chess and I made, because I remember years and years ago, I drew on paper my handwriting that, I was explaining, let's say, a little bit. I like to write a little bit. Right now we have like speech type, we have writing type. I don't like to cover my whole page with formula. I need to just go a little bit smaller, because right now with just a couple of things, I have a lot of covering, a lot of pages, because, I like to be, I like to just be organized. So as much as we can use the space is much better. So here we have x2 is equal x plus 1. It's amazing in mathematics, if we are just going to check here. Let me make this one small. So, and just go to my page myself. I thought you already seen the page. So, I'm going to go to my, to my Google. And here I have, I already demonstrate like this is x to the power of 2 minus x minus 1 equation, that as we solve the equation, because sometimes we have some statements, sometimes we have equations. Equations is just finding the, because especially when it comes to artificial intelligence, you know, elasticity, because we are just like talking about unstable matter, like a black matter that is antimatter, that it's a reverse of a matter. So we have engineering and we have reverse engineering. We have a matter and we have unstable matter like artificial intelligence, and like the, I would say, the black matter that, it will, artificial intelligence would have challenged with black matter, and a kind of black goo that is like the close the systems of natural and supernatural. So when we solving an equation, because this equation is different from this equation, I mean, I have another one here as you travel push. Oh my god, how this is gonna work. So, okay, here we go. We see that one, and then we have this one. It's just much more organic way of seeing the equation. So as we see, the difference between x2 equal to x plus 1 is like drawing two separate line and see equation in a manner of two separate functions. That when we see two separate function, it introduced me to the Lambert function. Lambert, because this guy explained Lambert function, so I need to go to the history maybe, if I open this, and if I go to the history, because sometimes we have, okay, Bill Gates, chess engine, here is a Lambert function. So the Lambert function, the Lambert W function, also called the omega function, is the inverse function of Fw equal W e, Neperian number to W. And regarding to the math subject, these are just calculus level math. And the environment of calculus would approach to linear algebra, that the king of linear, I would not say king, Professor Gilbert Strang, with his book, I will go here because I like to introduce. Lina, I was studying. Sometimes when I'm studying mathematics, this subject is discrete mathematics. But when we are studying calculus, the next level for calculus is linear algebra. And then in calculus, the line of differential equations, when it reaches to partial differential equation, would bring a rich type of approach to linear algebra that we will be introduced to eigenfunctions that would take us to amazing platform of learning about spaces. And because when we talk about spaces, we have 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, and I think based on God mercy, so far I think 26 dimension, and I think 10 dimension is the world that Angelic and we are operating under God's love, because whatever I am talking comes from Christian mouth. And I had the app the I had the this book downloaded in my brain, so I already uploaded the software of Bible inside of me. So as a Christian, I am talking and I'm not blahing, because my point is, when some people are like, so you guys learn about linear algebra, because one thing that I did, because right now there was a video that I introduced Garry Kasparov and Topalov in famous game that you can copy the notation and follow up there. And here in a coding platform, I want people to code. And in my project, I have like homeworks that people can go, and at least those homeworks that I share, use them and get active with USA Maths system engine for decision making platform. And here are the Lambert function comes when we start to study this function, because I was always curious, when we create equation, because x to the power of 2 is just a I think, if I'm not mistaken, hyperbola, and to the power of x is, do they have some name here? Because x is equal to, when x to the power of x equals 2 to the power of x, because a lot of times we're talking about exponential growth of artificial intelligence, linearity, and a lot of like a literal expression that as a kind of system engine platform, for me, it's just better just to do things. And like this amazing journalist with his amazing platform, his name is like Harry Vox, because when we talk against Jews, it's just not about being against them, but explaining what Judaism is. And when we talk about hate and anger and anti-Semite things, doesn't mean that we are against them or we have some anger. We are just explaining and describing the nature of Jewish mentality, or any type of mentality that can be expressed, and in a very free, in an organic, environment, we can make decision and just choose what religion we want to follow, and follow to the expression and equations. Because I explain when equation comes in, when equation comes in, we learn about Lambert function, because here, based on I was doing some, here in my kind of, here I have math chess, Bible study coding, amazing Bible study that I would put words, and this is Bible study, the way that as a Christian express himself truly, because it's people who are journalist or historian or a biologist, they are low IQ people. Compare people who are in mathematician and people like me. I am in a very high IQ level that based on my strength, I want to create chess engine, math engine, and coding engine, get rid of AI and all these stupid, sick environments that is just bringing demonic forces instead of angelic and forces that, help people to exist, not to disappear based on their nature of destruction. So here, I was in mathematics, in chess. I played this game. Maybe I was just I don't know, in one day I was beginner, then easy level, then middle level, then hard level, then advanced level, then expert level, then candidate master, and I played master level. Right now I'm in a grandmaster, so in a master level, when you start to play game, the way that game progresses, I don't like this opening, especially in a master game. You play against me, I will not have a mercy on your stupid moves. So when it comes to literal skills that I will put here, let me go here, because there is a guy here, he very nice, he has skills for rising leaders. He was very nice. It's just you can really formulate his platform to bring literal skills and communication skills to your life. So I already, and Jordan Peterson was another part that I was excited when he was criticizing Justin Trudeau. And my point is, sometimes because I failed a lot. To this point, I'm not a student. I'm not into any academic platform. But when everybody comes to my USA platform, that I give you this card, and of course this card is my coaching part, and then this part is my phase of right now I'm doing DoorDash, but the next phase is construction, and the next phase will be much I would say USA Math-ish. I mean, all of them is USA Math, means decision. You're making your decision and you're moving forward. Doesn't matter in a castle or in a car or in a house. The point is, even the worst case scenario that you're in the street and you have nothing, again with System Engine, we can have a Bible, and Jesus Christ with his angels always would save you. Here I think I introduced Professor Gilbert Strang, and here was what is this? Oh my God, Professor Gilbert Strang. I mean, is he active?
Then these are five famous, essential shorthand descriptions of the key chapters of linear algebra. The key chapters. So they represent, for example, LU is, those letters are famous, and computer commands would be exactly those.
Yeah, because one thing that we learn about multiplication and addition and substitution and division and multiplication is the part in counting. When you start to count, you touch what is adding and what is multiplication. That is it the best part to close the video, because I almost went through all of it. Yes, I went through all of it, the Lambert function, and then another amazing thing that I was going to show here. We have this competition between engines that we can deep dive and learn how artificial intelligence like Stockfish, makes decision, or how this name is LCO International. Leela Chess Zero is an open source, so Leela and Stockfish, amazing way that we can learn. How do they, I can just go even back. I mean, this is a current one. I mean, this is the game to the, okay, it's ongoing. And okay, Leela is the number 1. Stockfish is number 2. Wow, how this game is gonna progress, that is amazing. Like, sometimes you just want to really focus. Wow. 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 I think. Wow. Oh. Who is. I think. Again, Leela is losing, or. This is a lost game. I mean, you have. Oh. Oh, man. Wow. It's amazing how they're gonna close the game. Stockfish lost. So what is going to be the next? Can I kind of refresh? Okay. As you see, when you refresh, how fast they're gonna start to ping it. Check this out. How fast they're approaching, and then as you see, it's a 5 minutes game between them. And as you see, artificial intelligence that is just like a speed of light starts to stop and then make the decisions. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put my coding homework and this chess engine work, and then Wolfram Alpha, Gilbert Strang website under my kind of description of this video. And based on System Engine, I wish everybody would make the best. First, Christian. My platform is Christian. As a Christian, I'm introducing all these things, and everything that I say comes from, me being a Christian and bettering myself in Christianity and getting busy with, tools that God is providing us to understand immortality, to understand artificial intelligence, and to really step to the to the glorification of our life. USA Math Ministry and Organization signing off.